Rise and shine. We're just messing with this stuff. I didn't really planning on doing like a stream. What comes in here anyway. I can't get this shit to work. Can't get the webcam put out 1080p or whatever. My shit looks muddled. I've been messing with this crap for the past hour. It's absolutely infuriating. And I do everything the video tells me to do, and yet my web camera zooms in on the wall. Just me and technology, man. Every time I call Apple, I'm like, have you ever seen this before? They're like, no. Anyways, watching these libtards grill Pam Bondi here. And I guess she might be lying under oath. I don't know. It's kind of boo-hooing today. It's raining outside. I cannot for the life of me get this shit to work. I want the webcam to be as clear so when I'm like go back and watch my stream, the background and the gameplay is like real crisp and clear. The webcam that does 4K, whatever the fuck the shit's called, it's all muddy, doesn't look right. You've been watching it now. See? Like the green screen's not even. And I messed it up because I went in there and I messed with the settings. I tried to rechange everything. You know what? The hell with it. I'm just going to have to get some nerd over here to help me with it, or I don't know. It's not even. I'm not even really happy. I don't even know why I try to mess with this shit. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't buy the PC. I wouldn't buy the web camera, the mic arm, and all this shit. But I bought it. I bought all this crap, so I may as well not be a giant pussy and like actually use it. Oh yeah. Let's make sure the stream's working. Fuck you. So sick. Like everything slides off me. If I could just sit here and vent, everything like slides off me. The phone slides off me. The headset slides off me. All right, let's go. Let's reload this shit. She just read the unredacted Epstein files. I guess that's what's going on now. Everyone's like seen the Epstein files. They're the big conspiracy theory. I'm all over the place, man, but we'll just run them. Practice makes perfect, right? So apparently all this Epstein file crap is they let other people see the stuff that was redacted. And even though it's redacted or it's like crossed out, you can't see it. But now these like Thomas Massey, Laura Loomer, all these people have like seen what's redacted. And even though it's not out there, they're just talking about it freely. So if they saw Bill Gates or I don't know who else is like on there. All right, Eminem, right? So we haven't. It's rumored that Eminem is on the shit, right? But we haven't seen Eminem in the Epstein list, right? Because it might be redacted. So I think all these people are starting to see it, and just because it's redacted, they're going in front of people. They're like, "Oh, well, I've seen the official list. It was Eminem and Steven Spielberg and Jay-Z." Blah, blah. I guess people are pissed off about it. I would hope more people are pissed off about it. A lot of people I talk to are just, they're desensitized to everything. It's like, I think they should bring back the gallows for the Times Squares. Anyone caught hurting children or being a meadow, whatever, you can't say that on YouTube, I guess. That's everything. I want to start my own webpage where people can post their shit and freedom of speech. Thumbs down, thumbs up. You want to get in there and say some like really off-color shit, you should be allowed to do that. You can't say grape, right? Whatever grape is like short for. You can't say that. Like, why? Why can't you say that shit? Like, because are they afraid they're going to lose advertisers? Like, but then they'll show war footage of people getting their heads blown off. In a bad fucking mood. All right, so all these people are going crazy about what's being like redacted. So let's see what these libtards are going after Pam Bondi for. I'm not a huge Pam Bondi fan at all. I think she's an idiot. But she's a lapdog. She's like a glorified secretary. I mean, she does what she's told, right? One positive is this headset's awesome.
Sex operation is also guilty of a crime. That's why I find it absolutely despicable that you sought to protect Epstein's clients, like former Prince Andrew. Last July, you closed the case on Epstein's abusers.
I messed my damn screen
The
up.
July 2025 memo from your Department of Justice stated, quote, "We did not uncover evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties." These two photos, please put the photos back up. These two photos staring you in the face are evidence of a crime and more than enough evidence to predicate an investigation against former Prince Andrew. So I ask you, Attorney General Pam Bondi, why did you shut down this investigation last July, and why have you not prosecuted former Prince Andrew?
I don't believe you asked Merrick Garland these questions when
Get
he
him.
was Attorney General and set before
I agree with you.
you twice.
I'm reclaiming my
did you?
time.
Never
I agree
mentioned
with
it.
you. I agree with you. During
Were
the
you not
Biden
here
during
then?
the Biden administration, I called for people looking at Epstein files. Merrick Garland dropped the ball, as did Attorney General Bill Barr, as did Alex Acosta, a whole string of failures. But you are in charge. You have the power to change things, to hold these men accountable, and you're doing the opposite. You're protecting them. So I want to move on to another man.
Can I answer
Donald
that,
Trump.
though?
I want to move on to another
Can I answer
question.
your question about protecting
You
Prince
answered the
Andrew?
question.
You're saying no. I love this.
I want to discuss another man, Donald Trump, who is all over the Epstein files.
Let's go.
Like former Prince. Here's a video.
Rhythm is a dancer. Now, just what an obnoxious piece of shit. Jeffrey Epstein. I
Like
still like Trump.
former Prince Andrew, Donald Trump attended various parties with Jeffrey Epstein. I want to know, were there any underage girls at that party or at any party that Trump attended with Jeffrey Epstein?
How do
This
I
is so
how do I
ridiculous.
reset?
And that they are trying to deflect from all the great things Donald Trump has done. There is no evidence that Donald Trump has committed a crime. Everyone knows that. This has been the most transparent presidency. He's the one that asked that those files
I'm reclaiming my time.
be
I got your
released.
answer. You said there's no
President
evidence.
Trump asked
Chairman,
that
please
the
stop the
Congress
clock.
My time.
sign
Stop the clock.
The legislation.
Time.
This is
Time.
this is
Time
ridiculous.
time.
belongs to the gentleman from California.
I think I got it. I got it.
Put up another document from
See,
a witness who called the FBI's national.
why should that be so difficult for me to get what I see on this screen back to what I see on that screen over there? Let's just go back. You know what? I'm old. Do I go back to school? Do I go back to school and take like computer classes? I'm an idiot though. I'd fail those two.
Threat Operations Center, because I believe you just lied under oath. There is ample evidence in the Epstein file.
Don't you ever accuse
Get him!
me
Get
of
him! Go after him!
And this is all on videotape. You
Who's
said
this fucking
so it's
dipshit?
fine. I'm showing you. Here is a witness statement who called into the FBI's Threat Operations Center. He drove Donald Trump around in a limo. He overheard what Donald Trump said to Jeffrey on his cell phone. He was so angry, he was going to stop a limo and hurt Donald Trump. And he met a girl who said she was raped by Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein.
What is
She later had her head blown off, and officers at the scene said
the
it could not have been
fuck?
suicide.
What is with these fucking sickos that are attracted to kids, man? I don't get it. I mean, I'm old now. The legal age of consent is 18, and these 18-year-olds look like little children. It's like, who wants to hook up with that? The ideal age, now that I'm older, for a chick is like mid-20s would be like perfect, you know? It'd be like the prime. Mid-20s to like their 30s. I'm old as shit, but I'm just saying if I had my like pick, I just don't understand these people, man. Blew this
No
person's
one-
head off.
No officers at the scene by Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. She later had her head blown off, and officers at the scene said that could not have been suicide. No one at the Department of Justice interviewed this witness. You need to interview this witness immediately. Epstein should rot in hell, so should the men who patronized his operation.
Yeah, then do something about it, you big fucking pussy.
1,000 sex trafficking victims, and you have not held a single.
You know when
man
he's a
accountable.
libtard, give it to
Shame
her.
on you. If you had
Time
any
of the
decency,
gentleman.
you would resign right after this
The
hearing
time of the
concludes.
gentleman
Nah,
has
shut the
expired.
fuck up.
I don't
May
know.
I respond?
Yeah, I don't know how you respond. No one can.
I
Well,
did
I
not
can
ask a
respond,
question,
but
Mr.
he
Go ahead,
doesn't
you're
want
allowed
to talk
to.
about
I did
the
not ask a
horrific
question.
crime in California. He does not want to talk
I
about
did not ask a
crime
question.
in his
She
state.
can't
Madam
just
Attorney
ad lib
General.
stuff.
Going
I
after
did not
Donald
ask a
Trump.
question.
Meeting will be in order. The gentleman.
I can't stand this. Why is this shit up here on the screen yet?
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here.
Ah,
in
shut the
Atlanta.
fuck up,
Inside
man.
This workshop, you'll learn.
God, I can't. I pay the $25 for my other account. Don't have to watch this trash. Worth every cent. I hate commercials.
Is recognized.
Oh, is our
May I
boy
respond
Tom
very
Massey.
briefly to her statement?
Well, I think we can do that
Okay.
probably on
Next.
one of our
Oh,
members' time.
Okay, thank you. I don't want that to get away. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Behind me, I have 3 documents from the DOJ production that are emblematic of the massive failure of the DOJ to comply with the Epstein Files Transparency Act. To my right is an email that was sent by the victim's lawyers to the DOJ. It was a list of names not to redact. A list of names.
Get
not
it
to
right, you
redact.
dumb
What
shit.
did the DOJ do with this email? They released this email in the document production. Literally the worst thing you could do to the survivors, you did. And they're getting phone calls. A lot of these people didn't want to be known. And we know you touched the document because you redacted one name and you redacted the lawyer's name, but you left the survivor's name there. The next document I want to show you, that was in the title, the victims' survivors' names, all right? The title of this one is Child Sex Trafficking.
Burn these people to the ground, man.
Fully redacted. And by the way, I'm going to unredact them here. Les Wexner is in this. Now, your your deputy attorney general.
Get him,
said,
Massey.
"Oh,
Get
he
him.
appears hundreds of times in the files, but he doesn't appear in this file until I forced you to release it, where he's listed as a co-conspirator, not to tax evasion.
Why is
but
this
to
chick's
child
face not
sex
blurred out?
trafficking, not to prostitution.
Is that
not to
Virginia
money
that
laundering, child sex
offed herself?
trafficking.
Unalived herself? You got to say, like, it's just the
finally,
dumbest shit. That you
what we have
unalived
here
themselves.
is the third exhibit that I have.
I want a
is
free
emblematic
speech
of the
platform. I guess X is the closest thing to it, but
These
you
are
can't
the
really get on
documents that we
X as
need that you're
easy
holding
as
on
this.
to and over-redacting because they have the names of the men who are implicated. How do we know? Because the survivors gave testimony to the FBI, and it's in there. And what happens when you go to the portal at the DOJ to look at what's behind this redaction? Another redaction. So we can't even see them. And then there's some of these files you've pulled down from the website that we will never see
Where's the fight?
because obscured as a
Can I finish
co-conspirator.
my answer? More than 4,000.
Wexner's name
I
as
finish
a
my
co-conspirator
answer?
in an FBI document. Do you have that kind of?
I know what I'm doing.
I believe Wexner's
I
name
believe
was
Wexner.
listed more
She
than 4,000
screams
times.
incompetence.
Yeah, I already told you that.
Can I
This is
fin-
where he's listed as a
can I
co-conspirator.
And that's not really a bag on women. She's not it.
Let me finish my answer. We corrected that within 40 minutes. He was already, you're acting like everybody's trying to cover up Wexner's name. He
Reclaiming
was
reclaiming
listed
my
I'm
time.
going to answer this question.
Reclaiming my time.
He
It's-
was,
Mr.
this
Chairman,
isn't how this works.
Can I have my time
He
back?
was,
Mr. Chairman,
The gentlelady can give her answer. The time belongs to the gentleman from
all right,
Kentucky.
I'm
Let him-
reclaiming my
Can I
time.
give my answer?
So I'm
Yes.
going to put the language of the bill up on the screen.
Chairman,
Because
may
I
I
have
give my
another
answer
question.
on that?
And what is this? Why can't they just let people talk a little longer? They got to reclaim my time. I guess what? People get up here, they just bloviate.
Within 40 minutes, you asked me a question.
You can
Within
give me-
40 minutes, Wexner's name was added back.
Within 40 minutes
You
of me catching you red-handed.
Red hand, there was one redaction out
Where
of
he's
over
listed as a
4,700,
co-conspirator.
Okay.
and we invited
what?
you
Switch- show the
in.
video.
This guy has Trump derangement syndrome. He needs to. You're a failed politician.
Gentlemen,
You need to.
Mr. Chairman, please restore his time and remind the witness of the rules
Himself, there
here.
is no credible information. None.
Yeah,
If there were, I
they're
would
all
make a case
bought.
yesterday.
They're all bought by Israel, man. I mean, they just
Is that your position as well?
play the game. Play the
My
game.
position is.
It's a terrible
any
game. I mean,
victim who comes
okay.
forward, of course, we would.
Oh, you can't say it's all Israel. Of course it is. Jeffrey Epstein worked for Mossad. They got blackmail information on everybody. Just get it out. Expose all of it and do a drain. Drain all these scumbags and make them resign. Start fresh. Now what they're saying, if they don't really need this to blackmail people, they're going to be able to just go in and put the scandals and put the blackmail onto your phone, onto your PC, onto your devices. I mean, sound like my mom. The thing. I mean. My thing is, I mean.
Love to hear from them. 1-800-CALL FBI. Did you ask
Raskin,
Merrick
this guy's a
Garland
piece
that
of
the last
shit.
4 years? Did you talk about Epstein?
Yeah, go after him. They didn't do shit. They didn't go after Epstein.
About Merrick Garland?
You get a
Merrick
reply
Garland's a
from
piece of
me.
shit.
Watergate.
When I don't answer
This,
a question the
this
way you
goes
want.
over 4 administrations. You don't have to go back to Biden. Let's go back to Obama. Let's go back to George Bush.
Do it.
This cover-up spans decades, and you are responsible for this portion
And-
of it.
and that's
now,
where the-
Valid.
I want to know at
Transparent-
what point did the FBI and the DOJ decide that Lex Wessner was not a co-conspirator? Because our Epstein Files Transparency Act requires you, please put it back on the screen, please, to release the internal decision about whether to prosecute him or not, and it's not in the files, and it's not in the files for any of these other men.
Time of the gentleman.
60 degrees outside. Give me a
And
break.
he's a hypocrite because he voted against the ban that we were talking about on deep fake AI porn. Only 2 people
Disgusting.
voted against it, and you were one of them, hypocrite.
The gentleman's time has expired.
This might be a bad take, but I mean, if AI prevents people from getting hurt, like legit children and people getting hurt, then I think they should be allowed to use it. But again, I mean, that's just disgusting shit. Let them catch them. Just catch them. I don't get it. But whatever. I'm old. I'm straight. I like women. I have common sense. I'm a Christian. I follow the golden rule. I think these people that get so high up in politics and stuff, they literally make decisions that cause us to go to war and are responsible for killing millions of people, hundreds of thousands to millions of people. And they have to like desensitize themselves to normalcy. Like that's a heavy weight. You come and you put it on my desk. It's like, hey, Gav, you sign this. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to die because of you greenlighting this. So I think they have to, I don't know, do something to their brain, kill people, hurt kids, women and children. Just,
Mr.
Yeah,
Chairman,
Mr. Chairman,
I
could
don't
she
know.
answer the question?
Chairman, I was wondering,
The gentlelady's allowed, the Attorney General's allowed to respond the way she wants to respond to any member's questions, Republican, Democrat.
All right, I have unanimous consent request.
Gentleman's recognized for a UC.
All right, this is an example. I'm submitting these 302 forms that are entirely redacted, even when you go to look at them.
Without objection.
I'm submitting a witness statement that implicates Les Wexner.
Without objection.
I'm submitting an article from the New York Times that the DOJ released nude photos and
Without objection.
identifiable pictures of the.
What is he saying? Is he saying objection?
I'm submitting a letter from AG Bondi to Kash Patel.
Is he saying no
imploring
objection?
him to quit keeping the files when you found out that they were keeping files from you, because they're still redacting files that you.
Chairman, are we going to?
Is he saying objection or redaction? I can't fucking hear.
I'm submitting for unanimous consent a document of 17 individuals who've resigned because of the Epstein files.
Without objection. Just want to check on how much
She's
time-
getting raked over the coals, man. I'm surprised she's aging as well as she is with all that stress.
How much time do we have?
God. Never enough real estate,
They
man.
just called.
I just want to move to the fucking woods and chop trees down all fucking day.
Nah, just vibey. Meet Codrec.
I hate being plugged into all this crap.
Build anything by chatting
Let's
with
go to the home screen, you hunk of shit. Trump administration says El Paso airspace closure was tied to Mexican cartel drug dealers and not UFOs. Young Skywalker. What in the hell? Yeah, what? What? Who is that guy with the mustache? Nothing screams badass about that guy right there. And that mustache looks absurd. Is this AI? What is this? I love owls. Give me back. Why is the volume so loud, bro? Shut the fuck up.
Secretary Lutnick, as I said in my opening statement, you led people to believe that you had cut off all contact with Jeffrey Epstein after the 2005 encounter you and your wife had in his apartment. But as I'm sure you know, the Epstein files show a very different...
Are you covering for this guy, Van Hollen?
Why did the Epstein files show you coordinating a meeting and planning a visit with Jeffrey Epstein on his private island in December 2012?
Oh, this is where the guy's like, I was with my wife and my kids.
Thank you for the question.
This guy's a scumbag.
To make it clear,
Why turn that off?
I met Jeffrey Epstein when I moved to a house next door to him in New York.
Why turn this crap off?
And I met him then. Over the next 14 years, I met him 2 other times that I can recall.
Yes,
2 times.
Yeah,
None.
fuck you. You're full of shit.
6 years later, I met him, and then a year and a half after that, I met him, and never again. Probably the total, and you've seen all of these documents, of these millions and millions of documents, there may be 10 emails.
She's probably hot back in the day.
With him, probably about 10 emails.
Is this his wife?
With him over a 14-year period. I did not have any relationship with him. I barely
Howard Lutnick,
that person.
wife. See if this is her.
In fact, make the visit to Jeffrey Epstein's
Yeah, I think that's her. Yeah, that's her.
I did have lunch with him as I
At
was
least I
on the
think it's
boat
her.
going across on a family vacation.
Is that her?
My wife was with me, as were my 4 children and nannies. I had
And my nannies? Fuck you.
They were there as well with their children, and we had lunch on the island. That is true. For an
I
hour,
don't care. I just wanted the money.
with my nannies.
Oh, I'm such a good guy. I was there with my wife and my nannies and my children, and I'm just a good guy, and
About that,
I can sit here and be positive. Shut the fuck up. Resign, you piece of shit.
Mr. Secretary, again, as I said, there's
Dun, dun.
For point of order?
If we want to know whether Mr. Brennan will be indicted, you should just ask the president.
Not a point of order, but I appreciate you trying to make it one. The gentleman from Georgia is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. General Bondi, it's been reported that there were at one point 1,000 personnel assigned to the task of identifying and scrubbing.
He looks like Sam Jackson in a Django Unchained.
Those reports accurate?
What you have to realize is these people are human beings. They're all stupid. They're all dumb as
I
shit.
believe his name has appeared.
Some places their IQ is probably higher than their intellect, but hey, girl, what's up?
I'm going to read you the stats. I just simply asked
God.
whether or not it was true that it was 1,000
Drop a few pounds. No.
were assigned.
This guy's a total douche over here. Solwell. This guy over here was caught with a Chinese spy. It's kind of cute.
I cannot give you an exact number.
I can't give you an exact number. I can't.
There were 500.
I can't listen to their voice. Let's go back home. Let's see if there's something more entertaining to watch. Holy shit. Yeah, woke trash. You can just tell. It's a futuristic war movie. The dudes don't care about their hair, but we're going to make her care about her hair. Wow, this is unfreaking believable. Not only am I scrolling through here, it's like, do you want to watch a commercial? Do you want to watch a commercial? Because we'll now put commercials in your scroll feed. Do you want to watch an Enterprise commercial while I'm scrolling for like Gears of War, E-Day, and Jeffrey Epstein files? Oh, do you want to actively clip on a commercial? All the gun cases the Supreme Court didn't kill today. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Oh my God. Are they not bringing the Chainsaw Lancer back? 54 million views? It's a pretty sick looking gun. Is that a Thompson gun? These look like 22s. I could have dealt without this. I could have dealt without that, my guy. Show the target you're shooting. Right. Fucking terrible. Weak. Are you not bringing the Lancer back?
See the Mark II Chainsaw Lancer in the Gears of War E-Day campaign. Should the game follow canon, we will not be seeing the Chainsaw Lancer, as the idea for it was not even thought of yet. During the Pendulum Wars and the beginning of the Locust War, the COG were still using the Mark I Bayonet Lancer, aka the Retro Lancer, a heavy impact rifle with a detachable blade. The problem was that the Locust Hide was tough. Real tough. So much so that it was nearly useless, making the rifle extremely ineffective in close quarters fighting, which the Locust preferred. 1 year after E-Day, during the Battle of Jannermont, Ty Kaliso, yes, the unkillable Ty Kaliso, was able to kill a Locust drone with a power saw in a desperate attack in a close quarter fight. Marcus Phoenix then took the idea of replacing the bayonet with a chainsaw to his father, Adam Phoenix, who used the resources of the Defense Research Agency to redesign and mass produce the new Mark II Chainsaw Lancer. Unless they retcon it like Judgment, who knows. Will we see it in the multiplayer? Well, that's a video for next time. Will we see the Mark II Chainsaw Lancer in the Gears of War E-Day campaign? Should the game follow canon, we will not be seeing the Chainsaw Lancer.
They're not going to have the Chainsaw Lancer because of canon. Can't hate these people enough. All right, we'll watch this and then we'll jump into some gaming. I'm over so many things. Is anyone like happy with life? Life sucks a big fat one half the time. My shit doesn't work. These politicians are scumbags. This guy's a huge piece of shit over here. Libtard. They, them, moron.
The number is a total misleading factor. We have not released anyone's name in the Epstein files that has not been credible. Director, we have released every piece of.
Who are all these other just mindless?
You can characterize the numbers however you want it.
Claiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times. Which
It's not.
Me,
It's not.
is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the number.
I understand why the victims are frustrated, and the Attorney General
acknowledged
what Mr. Patel would not acknowledge, that it was way
Checkity check, 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 check. We're going to see what this sounds like with this pop filter on here. And then when I come to, is it streaming? When I come over here, just read the unredacted Epstein files. We'll come back to that. Checkity check, 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 check. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to see how this works with the pop filter. Check, check, check. Checkity check, 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 check. We're going to go this. We're going to be talking with this pop filter on. Pop, 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 pop. We're going to pause this for a second. Poppity pop pop. This is with the pop filter on. And we're going to slide it off like an unwanted condom. And we're going to see what do I sound like now without this big, heavy foam on the camera. Does it sound better? Does the popping pop more? Pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. It doesn't sound that bad. I think. Let's rewind it. Poppity pop, 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 and pop. Let's see. On the camera, on the microphone, you moron. I'm losing my mind. I think it sounds better without the pop filter on there. I truly think it sounds better without the pop filter. Let's see. Can't get the web camera to work. Can't get the microphone to work. Can barely turn my Xbox on. Can't completely figure out Arc Raiders. You know what? I think maybe I just have a learning disability. I think I've always had one. I'm just a moron. Partied too much. I think it sounds better without the pop filter. I think it does sound better without the pop filter on it. We'll try one more thing. So we're going to catch up this. We're going to catch the stream up, and I'm going to talk like this with the pop filter off the microphone. And the guitar is sitting here in the room. The fans are not on. The lights are very bright. There's a Darth Vader doll next to a skull. And then we're going to put this on real quick. And what does this sound like now that I have the pop filter on with the skull and Darth Vader and the guitar and the laptop and the Macintosh preamp tuner. So we're going to keep talking and we're going to slide this sucker off. I don't know why this is so difficult. I don't know why this would make such a big difference, but we're going to see if it makes a difference while I'm sitting here drinking my tea, looking at the carpet, looking at the headsets, looking at the old karate belt and the fire extinguisher. Let's see how this sounds now without the filter on it. I don't know. I'm watching this. I mean, I don't know. I guess this just keeps it from popping. I don't know. I just don't know. No one's watching this crap anyway. I was going to stop the stream and just start it back up when I'm talking about Arc Raiders. When I'm not talking, I'm fried. I hate life. I've partied too hard. My brain is fried. I'm in a bad place. I don't exercise. I don't do shit. I have no idea how to make money in this world. There's other things I should be working on, and I'm not. It's 2:30. They didn't catch that Guthrie kidnapper. Backfires. It's not Valentine's Day. Isn't Valentine's Day on the 14th? Melania Trump celebrates Valentine's Day at Children's Inn. Is it Valentine's Day? Woman shot at Texas home after allegedly argued with father about Trump before death. She kill herself? You're a good-looking girl, lady. We don't need a shortage of you. Damn. Woman had argued with father in...
Morning start with a good night's sleep. Intakes magnetic nasal strips.
Can't stand. This shit just automatically plays. Woman had argued with father in Texas over Trump before deadly shooting. UK investigation. Woman had argued with father in Texas over Trump before deadly shooting. UK investigation. Okay, is my brain this fried? Texas is in the United States. The UK usually refers to the United Kingdom across the pond. Testimony described a heated exchange, a handgun kept in a bedside cabinet, and the father's admission that he had been drinking that day. I mean, people are losing their mind. Okay, a British woman who was fatally shot while visiting her father's home in Texas. All right. So she's an American. She was visiting. Argued with him about President Donald Trump earlier that day. These people are so nuts. Lucy Harrison, 23, from Warrington, Cheshire, died on January 10th, 2025, inside a home in Prosperity, Dallas. Cheshire told in a previous release. An autopsy reported from Collin County revealed that Harrison died from a gunshot wound to the chest. God, did the dad blow his own daughter away from arguing about Trump? She probably came home, libtard, just going crazy. It's always women. It's the women that hate the Republicans. Have we noticed that? Police in Texas investigated her death as a possible manslaughter, but no criminal case was brought against her father. So who shot her? Bunch of them good old boys decided, man, we ain't going to do nothing to you, Jimmy Bob. Just go about your day, brother. She was hot. She's hot in that picture. Look at these eyelashes. How ridiculous, these chicks, what they do to themselves. However, authorities in England opened up Authorities in England opened an inquest to her death. Like, what are you going to do? This chick is smoking. Louisiana father with heart of gold dies after rifle accidentally discharges during hunting trip. They all cheat. All right, what do we want to look at? I kind of want to see this. Who Shinedown pulls out, but I want to see this chick. This chick's hot. Bachelor star Madison Pruitt says secret sexual sin battle led to shame.
Welcome to a recovery experience designed for comfort.
Recovery? Just gotta zap these. It's like whack-a-mole, man. You just gotta whack-a-mole all these stupid-ass ads. Like, look at this. I've thought about designing my webpage, and it almost didn't look like a real webpage because we're so conditioned. There's always an ad right here. And then there's always an ad here on the side. And then there's an ad here in the middle. It's like they just bombard you with ads before you get to the meat. She is hot. That girl's good looking. On Tuesday's episode of the Candace Cameron Burr podcast. In middle school, someone waiting until marriage. Boring. Where was that Kid Rock Shinedown thing? Yeah, they can't arrest anybody. I mean, they're sending a message. They're like, don't interview anybody on the Epstein stuff, or this might happen to your mom.
Eagle Creek is an almost 50-year-old adventure travel gear
I don't
brand.
give a shit. Quit bothering me. Rock the Country event in Anderson, South Carolina canceled due to unforeseen circumstances just days after the band's sudden exit. After Shinedown pulls out over unity concerns. Like, is Shinedown that big of a draw that you're going to cancel all this stuff because of Shinedown? I don't even know who Shinedown is. Whack-a-mole the ad. Why do you chicks mess with your face? Like, why do you mess? They all look like they've been like put on like a processing line or an assembly line, and they squirt them out, and they just got plastic face. Just age naturally. They hate to see woke bitches. Yeah, you're all just libtards, just trash. We should have our own places. Just have our own. Let the libtards have their spaces, and let the Christian Republicans let us have our spaces. And you know what? They'll all try to. They would all try to come back and defect to the normal land, and we shouldn't allow them. It's like, you know what? You're done. Where the hell is even Shinedown? Shinedown. I guess all these people are exiting. What is the backlash huge? I thought this thing was a big success. Not wanting to create further division. It's like a bunch of pussies, if you ask me. Yeah. Oh, bring back the old school. Was his kid killed? Did Marcus Phoenix have a son that was killed? Awesome.
The unanimous consent?
Yes, please.
All right, the gentlelady is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I have a few unanimous.
We'll come back to Shinedown.
Consent requests. I would like to submit into the record this New York Times article titled "Alex Pretty's Friends and Family."
Yeah, what's up with that lady's
About
hair?
his life. I also would like to submit this Daily Mail exclusive interview with Vice President J.D. Vance titled "J.D. Vance Refuses to Apologize to Alex Pretty's Family." After
Good, never
Pretty
apologize.
assassin claimed one more. My last submission request is a New York Times article titled "FBI Agent Who Tried to Investigate ICE Officer in Shooting Resigns."
Without objection.
Thank you.
The chair now recognizes the gentlelady from North Carolina.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Attorney General Bondi, I think you and pretty much everybody else here and throughout the country believes that convicted sex offenders don't deserve special treatment or
Amen.
prison. And yet, Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's co-conspirator, received perk after perk in prison. In July, she had a 2-day interview with your deputy and President Trump's former defense attorney, Todd Blanche. Just days after that, Maxwell was transferred from a federal correctional institution in Florida to a minimum security camp in Texas, which she, as a sex offender, would normally be ineligible for. At this new facility, as the ranking member talked about, and by the way, it's nicknamed Club Fed, we've heard reports that she's been afforded special privileges: puppy time, private workouts, personal mail, secretarial services. Attorney General Bondi, does a convicted sex offender like Ghislaine Maxwell deserve special treatment and privileges in prison?
It's a great question.
Let me be crystal clear on this.
Be crystal clear, you dumb broad.
No, let me keep going.
Perfect. Well, I
did not know she was being transferred.
I asked you yes or no.
She was
and
not
I'm
transferred to a
reclaiming my time.
lower
Mr. Chairman,
level.
please stop the clock and remind the witness of the rules. One rule she needs to
And
understand
I'm
here.
glad that we're agreeing. So when we're agreeing, we can move on to some other things.
When
But
we're
I
not
want you
agreeing,
to know that every time she does get these perks,
This woman looks well
and it's
put
been
together,
publicly reported,
intelligent. I like her
that
medallion and suit.
the folks she's abused, the survivors who are sitting here, they see themselves as being denied justice. They feel re-traumatized. And I'm glad that we agree on that. But she should not be in that prison. And she needs to be moved back to a maximum security prison as soon as
Amen.
possible. But what she has told another committee here is that she won't cooperate with them unless she gets clemency from Donald Trump. It's just crazy.
She'll lie. Don't give it to her.
Consider that she can be wielding this kind of influence within the administration. But that begs the question, who ordered her to be transferred to the minimum security prison that she was ineligible for? Who signed
question.
off on the special privileges? Was it Mr. Blanche? Was it one of your other subordinates? So please, can you tell us who sent her there, since you don't agree she should be there?
I said I do not agree.
I
she
said
should
I do
receive
not
special
agree.
treatment. She was transferred, I learned after the fact, to the same level.
So do something about it. Put her back.
Bureau of Prisons. I was not involved in that at all. The same level facility. I don't know why, but you know, instead of talking about Ghislaine Maxwell, who hopefully will die in prison, you should be talking about Irina Zarutska.
Again, tough talk. We don't. Who cares about? Quit deflecting.
Have been talking about it and actually helping with these issues. But we're going to move back to you.
I bet we are.
Yes, of course, because you're here
Now's not the time to bring up Aruska. Yeah, it sucks, but just come on, clown.
all about you. So, as we've heard, she took the fifth in response to every single question in that committee hearing. And her lawyer dangled the offer of clemency. Should Donald Trump pardon or commute her sentence? Should she be released from prison, yes or no? You said you hope she dies there, so I'm hoping the answer is no.
I already answered that question.
Good. I'm very glad. I really like this bipartisan agreement about
well, when
what
it
should
agrees
happen
with you. But you don't want to talk about Irina Zarutska.
That's not the time.
I talk about her
Murdered
all
by
the
a
time,
violent crime
but I am not
in
here
your
to
jurisdiction.
testify before Congress. You are. That is your job today.
You are
That's what you're getting paid for.
with attack.
I want you to know that your own DOJ employee, he's recently been demoted and had some other
What's up, Miss Vendetta?
on pardons.
Pam Bondi is a fucking joke show.
Mr. Trump on any kind of clemency or pardon.
I've been watching this crap all day and not playing Arc Raiders and trying to get my crap here to work, and I can't get it to work.
Even identify.
Where you been? Did you go and see your boyfriend? Did you guys have a romantic giveaway? You gonna see each other on Valentine's Day? This is where long distance relationships become difficult. Valentine's Day. You guys both cook the same Stouffer's meals in the microwave and then FaceTime each other while you eat them.
North Carolina has been doing.
I joke.
Feels well treated. Thank
Give
you.
me
and I
a
yield
break.
back.
Lock all this garbage up. And nothing is getting done. So, was it racist? I mean, is it racist? Why is it racist? Because they put the Obamas on like monkey characters from a Disney movie? Like, if you put my face on a monkey, would that be racist? Like, why is that deemed racist? Which one do we watch? Let's watch the Bison. I've used that gun so many times in Call of Duty. It looks pretty sick right there. I've always wondered how this clip works, actually. Am I? Well, answer the question. Are you guys eating Stouffer's? You guys going to see each other? Damn. Oh, I've never seen how this works, actually. Interesting. God, this looks like a huge pain in the ass to load. Damn. Look at this thing. It's actually a pretty big gun. In the game, it looks smaller. Is that where the shells come out of? Man, I'm getting blown up. It's a very bizarre looking weapon. Go full auto, kid. Vendetta, what are you and Llama doing for Valentine's Day? Why are you not answering the question? Why are you denying me and the world entertainment? No, I'll be visiting my mom. Well, you guys gonna FaceTime each other? You gonna have flowers delivered? Love being single on Valentine's Day. And here's a message to all you youngsters out there. 90% of the time, chicks don't want to hook up on Valentine's Day. Because subconsciously, like, oh, he expects to get laid. At least in my case. I think there's only been one time where I truly, like, took the girl out on, like, a Valentine's date, did the whole shabam, and got, like, laid with a hot session. Every other time, go and you drop all this money on them, the card, the flowers. It's just a sign of weakness. And in fact, if you really want to be smart, the best way to do it is you take them out the night before Valentine's Day. You have the whole restaurant to yourself. Be like, look, babe, we're gonna go and eat, and we're gonna do a little small thing tomorrow, but we're gonna celebrate Valentine's Day big time today, and then tomorrow we'll do like the cards and stuff. But you want to go out to eat and do all that romantic shit, it's getting done on the 13th. To cattle call and blitzkrieg these restaurants and do all that shit, you can count me out. Aren't I dreamy? So my buddy says, you're just dreamy. It's amazing some good girl hasn't scooped you up yet. Have fun. Thanks for tuning in for a second. Good God, bro. 20mm anti-Soviet sniper rifle. 130 million views. We got a snub-nosed revolver. God, there's so many great videos to watch. I will do it tomorrow. That's me. Which Hawaii? All right. Do they shoot this thing? Let's watch it. God. Looks like a good look at that magazine, bro. You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Get the hell out of here, dude. Holy shit. We're not going to see more of it shooting? God, these videos suck. What happened to my snub-nosed revolver video? There was another video I want to watch. I cannot stand it when YouTube does this shit. I was going to come back and watch another video, and now it's gone. Day in the life with my pet toucan. All right, I've seen this. Let's watch this guy. God, look at that beautiful bird.
Did you sleep okay?
Oh, good boy.
Look at that beautiful bird. That is awesome.
Okay.
Is that a toucan?
Up your water.
Yep.
This is your water. What's wrong? What is it? I don't hear anything scary outside.
Okay, there might actually be a scary sound. I heard that too.
It's okay. You're being very brave.
We'll put you in the sunshine if you want to.
Problem with having these animals is they shit all over everything. All right, we got it. I think this is pretty funny if I remember correctly.
Yo, Dave, hold up. Can't believe you still
God,
drive this.
I've gotten out of shape, but good
Dog, you
God,
got a
look at this
lighthouse for
fucking
waitress
guy.
pussy? I get so much head in this car.
You get head in it?
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't.
Can I help you with something, Shane? You want to watch me peel out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck it, dude.
I mean, Shane Gillis is kind of
You don't get
funny.
your fucking head in there, dude.
Yes, I fucking do.
Yo, Dave,
I don't
hold
think
up.
I don't think he's that consistent. What happened to my snub nose revolver short? Dark Samurai RPG New Year 3 available February 6th. Woo-cha. Washed up loser lawyer. Where does she call him a washed up loser? I don't want to watch 15 minutes. Oh yeah, we're gonna look up Shinedown real quick. Where's their big hit? Where's their number one song? I mean, big deal.
So you guys are just like State Farm, right?
Oh my god, this commercial is so fucking terrible.
So that's a no then.
Stop living on a prayer and get State Farm.
Yeah, we're like that.
All right, is this their song? Is this Shinedown's song? Their cover of Simple Man's pretty good. I've heard that before. Mama told me I was young. Boring.
What's wrong with me? How about you? I've never been the favorite, thought I seen it all till I got my invitation to the lunatic ball and my friends.
Guy's got a good voice.
How about you? Don't worry, it's all just a symptom of being human.
The lyrics are terrible, though. What a lame song. Being human. Brr. Is that the same dude? I guess 16 years, man. Shit. Didn't know Shinedown was this old.
Well, Mama told me
When I was young.
said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this
For me some sunny day.
or take your time, don't live too fast.
The Skinner version's better.
And they will pass. You'll find a warm arm, and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone
Up above.
and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand.
Guy can sing his ass off. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
Get your lust
Where's mine?
from the rich man's gold.
See if it'll pull up that short I wanted to watch. Nope. It's not pulling it up. See? Now that video's lost. Well, this thing looks dope. Damn, look at that guy. I need to get something like that, maybe. What else is going on? All right, well, this has been boring as shit. God, skinny ass shooting this big ass. I don't even know what that would be called. 20mm rifle, but damn tank buster. All right, I guess I'm not going to get my short that I wanted to watch. Let's go back over to home. What's getting smushed into my algorithm here? It's going to be popping up everywhere. This pistol looks cool. It's like a little 22 or something.
Pop the door open, and then we just drop around in there. We could chamber it now and get 10+1.
It's a very bizarre looking pistol. The hell? What does it look like all compacted up, kid?
Pop the door open, and then we just drop around.
This gun is a mechanical marvel shooting the ounce pistol. Spell it wrong. It's weird, bro. Go fuck yourself. This video is inappropriate. Why and how is this video inappropriate? You absolute scumbags. There's not even any sound to it. All right, that's what it looks like. Some kind of spy shit. All right, let's go back to home. Let's go back to home. All right, are we witnessing this?
Pop the door open.
The video is still going on, and it's not here. I don't want to hear the sound. Where is it? Where's the video? It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. Where's this playing from right now? It's nowhere. It's nowhere.
Okay, we had a follower suggest that Duncan should try fruitcake for the holidays, so we got him some fruitcake.
Look at the size of that hog.
But we're just going to see what Duncan thinks about this.
It's like hogs. If they're domesticated, they don't have tusks. But if you release them into the wild,
not good.
like that hog or the next generation will literally grow tusks. It's crazy. And I had an ex-girlfriend I dated one time. She's like, that doesn't make sense. I feel like
What do you think of that, bud?
as people moved more north into the cold weather and they had to squint, their eyes became a little more like this because they had to squint the whole fucking time. I mean, is that feasibly possible? If that's what happened? She's like, no, that's not what happened.
Boy, that tree ain't ready for you.
I hate AI.
Follower suggest.
Shut up. There's the chainsaw gun. Yeah, he was lip syncing. I saw that he was lip syncing. It was terrible.
But Kid Rock has addressed some of this
Okay,
stuff.
and here's the other thing. There's a flip side to this. It's all well and good. to
Sam
have to
Cedar, this guy's
have-
a bleeding libtard.
Let yourself listen to Spanish for almost 3 minutes as you listen to a song that is
See, his audio doesn't sound that good.
songs that are some of the most popular in the world.
That you can't escape in any Uber drive you ever take.
But there's a flip side to this.
How long is
and
this?
That is, of course, the aspersions cast upon Kid Rock.
The champion of the white race.
Who actually raps that song with me. He was not lit up. He's coming to Nashville tonight, flying in, and we're going to do that live.
You were lip syncing. Why not do it over? This shit was pre-recorded. Why not do it over without lip syncing?
The left is trying to throw me under the bus again in the mainstream media. And so
Yeah, you should have sang your own shit, bro.
It would have been super easy to sync it up if it was pre-recorded. It was very difficult for the Turning Point production crew, who, by the way, I can't say enough good things about, but this was very difficult for them. I'm jumping around the stage like a rabid monkey, rapping my song, and I'm taking breaths, and my DJ's filling in the other parts of it, and it was very, I even told him
Excuses. Just sing the shit.
that sync, it's off. So it was just
Wait, pause it for a second. Now, wait a second. He's saying that, like, just to be clear, you've been involved in production.
See, I want my webcam to be crystal clear like this and not muddy.
So they're saying it's not pre-recorded, but there was a rough cut.
Yeah.
I'm going to mess with it off stream.
Unless it's pre-recorded.
Whatever. Fuck this.
Yeah,
I'm going to end this stream and then I'm going to come back and play Arc Raiders. I'm in a foul mood. My shit doesn't work. I should be working on something else, but I've got the whole day off. So I felt like messing with this stuff. When I do my Resident Evil stream, I guess I'll do I'll start it from scratch. Whatever, fuck off. I'm out. Peace.